community here in Orange County. Selflessly serve the people. We're going to need people who go up there not out of a sense of gain, but as a sense of reforming the great state that we all love. I know that it is impossible to follow totally in his footsteps and accomplish what he has accomplished, but I hope you know that I will try as hard as he has tried. And to that end, I think we're going to have to expand the reach and the scope of our party and talk to groups that we haven't talked to in a long time, and give the people of California a vision of what a conservative-minded leader, where they would take us and what they would do to reform our great state. Let's talk just for a moment about what those policies might look like and where we need to go. Long term, obviously, I've got lofty plans, which primarily include getting one of those sweet government pensions that I've been reading about. That's really where the action is, and that's what this campaign's all about. Actually, turns out that the state assemblymen don't get pensions, so you can rule that off. That's, for those of you who haven't been following too closely, I might go to work in Costa Mesa. That's right. No, we'll set them up nicely. We're going to work for the city of Costa Mesa, and it's going to work out grandly. Less lofty, but also serious, is we're going to have to begin to restore California. And we're going to have to start to present a vision of our golden state that attracts people from the East Coast to move here, from Nevada to move here, Arizona, Texas to move to California, rather than what's going on right now, which is all of our talent tends to move out of our state. California can again be a place that respects and rewards the entrepreneurs who are willing to take a chance to make our state better, and at the same time give them this view, this wonderful view that California affords its residents. But they can't do that if we stay on our present course. We are going the wrong way, and what concerns me most right now is I've been out on the trail talking to many people, business owners, employees, people of all stripes. They've lost hope that we can actually turn this thing around. They don't think it can actually be the way it once was. Tom Fuentes, as a matter of a historical footnote here, shares something with my children in that they're both sixth-generation Californians. My dad's mom's grandfather immigrated here about 100 some years ago, and Tom, which makes my kids sixth generation, and Tom by the same time. In those 6 generations, every generation has been able to say, the next generation's California was better than mine. And I don't think that's true for Tom's 7th generation or my kids in the 6th. I don't think they're looking at a better tomorrow right now in our golden state of California, and we owe it to them to turn it around. We've got to reward people to make it better. We've always been a place that has excited and attracted the entrepreneurs. Go back throughout our history, right along this coast, Richard Henry Dana, the tallow and hide trade, and then the gold was discovered, and out came the gold prospectors, and then we had the oil, and we had the entertainment business, and we had high tech, and we had biotech, and we had the aerospace industry. All of these things generated in this breadbasket of California, and they're all leaving. They're all gone. Tallow and hide has been gone for a little while. And where are they going? They're going to Arizona, they're going to Texas, they're going to Nevada. And until Governor Schwarzenegger's global warming really kicks in, that view, that Pacific Ocean, isn't going to be in Arizona or Nevada or Texas, is it? It's only right here. We have the resources, we have the beauty, we've got the intellectual firepower, we've got the ability to turn it around. The only thing that's missing is leadership. California's current predicament and the trend line that it's on has nothing to do with our state's inherent resources. We've got the best resources in the entire country. What it has to do with leadership. And we've got to get immediately ordinary Californians to understand this isn't good enough and it's time to turn things around. We have to have California citizens fed up with the status quo and to realize that, frankly, Sacramento is robbing them. The old model simply doesn't work, does it? But if you don't have hope that it can get better, you make the wrong decisions in terms of engaging in the political arena. I'd like to give people a vision of being in control of their own lives, their own families, and their own businesses. Reducing our tax and regulatory burdens so that entrepreneurs can grow their businesses and employ more people. Let's make the comparison out there publicly about what California taxes and regulates compared to the other states. And let's force people to really think through, what are you getting in return for all these taxes and rules? Is it getting better? I don't think it is. We have one of the highest per capita student spending, if you take in all funding, federal, state, local, in our education system. Yet our students are ranking 47th, 48th, and 49th in the various test scores in the nation. We have the highest car and gas taxes Anybody who traveled here on the freeway this evening knows that our freeways are among the most congested and dilapidated in the entire nation. We have the most organized public union sectors in the country, and we have 500 billion with a B, unfunded pension liabilities. $500 billion in a state that has less than $100 billion in its budget. We're starting to talk Obama money here, aren't we? $500 billion in unfunded pensions. This is simply not working. Fortunately, with our exorbitantly high taxes, we've been able to corral that budget deficit. Oh wait, we have the highest taxes in the nation and the highest budget deficit in the nation. This isn't making sense, people. This is not working. Where is everybody else? We need to bring them in. Enough is enough. It's not working, the system that we have. We've got to start offering the people of California alternatives and proposing some common sense solutions so that we can turn this around. And ultimately, it's not going to be me, it's not going to be you, but it's going to be everybody who has to come together and say we can have a better California, and we have to demand a new path from our leaders. I'm willing to step up and try to make that message in my own little way. One guy out of 80 up in the assembly can't do it alone, which is why I'm so thankful that you're all here tonight. We're going to need to build a team, and we're going to need to remind people why California is such a wonderful place to be. But it's going to take a lot of hard work, and you all have committed to that hard work by being here this evening. And from the bottom of my heart, Amy and I just want to thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate the support of everyone, the Phillips, Tom Fuentes, and every guest here this evening is taking time out of your schedule to try to help me help this state turn it around just a little bit. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to get out of the way of that beautiful sunset. So if you all enjoy another drink, have a snack, and let's get to know each other better and join together to make California even better. Thank you very much for being here.